Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Turban Talks podcast. And today's topic is something that I think we both relate to a lot. I think I've said this for every topic, but this is a topic that we truly like from the depth of our hearts. We actually relate to this topic because it's something to do with rap, hip hop, something that Raghav. It's like Raghav and I's favorite music genre. I hope, and we're going to be talking about an artist who's been in the news lately because he released an album after God knows how many years. People had been waiting on his album for a while, and he finally decided to bless us with his album. So we just thought, why not talk about the whole artist in general? For those of you who have not figured out who we're going to talk about yet, you really need to educate yourself about rap. For those of you who know, well, yes, we're going to be talking about Jermaine Cole, the GOAT, and just in general, his music, his influence over rap. So let's just get straight into it. Now, when we talk about rap and his influence over rap, Raghav, what kind of like connection do you see for his influence in rap in general?
Bro, firstly, I gotta say, bro, off-season album of the year. That- I have to put it out there, bro. No, I
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna get a Grammy, but I'll get into that later, like why I believe so. Even though I think it's probably, in my eyes, one of the best albums of the year. So yeah, just to talk about like his influence over rap in general. He is a guy who's, I'd say, like, despite being one of the biggest names in rap right now, he's a very underrated artist. Uh, like everyone knows Eminem, everyone knows Jay Z, everyone knows Kanye, right? But like outside the hip hop community, I don't think J Cole is that recognized, especially considering how good he is. Like Gurma, you were telling me before in the discussion how he's acted like a sort of bridge between 90s hip hop and the current rappers. He had that weird
Yeah.
interview with Lil Pump also, which
Yeah.
is just a random thing.
Yeah.
But like, uh, he's definitely one of the few people who have been able to adapt so well with their beats and still manage to tell stories with their songs. The only other artists that come immediately to mind who are new, quote unquote, artists would be Travis or Kendrick, in my eyes.
Travis, oh bro, wait,
Yeah.
Travis Scott? Oh,
Yeah,
thank
Travis
you,
Scott,
bro.
bro.
Really appreciate that. Yeah, but coming to that bridge thing for those of you, because you guys weren't part of our discussion earlier, what I was saying was that now J. Cole's been in the game for like since 2000, what, 10? Or
I
like he's
think
been in
longer.
the game for a while, right?
Yeah,
Longer. I think 2006 only, 2007.
yeah.
Right. So he's been in the game for a while. And the thing is that that's one of the things, that experience of being in a time where, lyricism was more important in rap to the time now where beats production is held in high account. He's been able to like make that change, that transition very easily, I'd say, because he's someone that kind of caters to both audiences. So I'm going to go into a little bit of philosophy. So rap basically is like old school rap, and you have the new modern day era of rap, which is more of just catchphrases, just catchy beats, two three words. You sing two three words, like Gucci Gang and all of this stuff, and you're like famous, right? SoundCloud rappers and all these guys. So J. Cole is a person who kind of caters to both audiences. You have the old school people who prefer lyricism, flow, storytelling, all of these things well above production. And then you have us, like our generation, 2019, 2020 people who listen, who prefer production, right? We want beats, we want catchy music. J. Cole does both of those. And I think you're right when like nobody outside the rap community knows him. But I think one of the reasons is because he's not really come in any pop songs, yeah?
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
he's not tried to ever diversify his sphere of influence. He's always stuck to rap, something he's true to. Even the songs he features in, always rap. 21 Savage, rap. uh I think he's featured with Jay-Z or Kanye. All of those are rap. Someone
Even
like
like
Kanye, he's been in the news as well. Yeah, go on.
another thing is how, like, if you look at Forest Hills Drive, yeah, he made that entire album, which
Yeah.
was like an insanely good album. I don't know how Macklemore's The Heist beat it for a Grammy, along with many other albums, but it had no features at all, and it went double platinum. So like
Yeah.
for a long time he didn't keep features to prove a point, right? That I don't need features, right? I'm good enough on my own.
Yeah.
He said this line also in uh I think I forgot which song in the off season where he's like, uh your 30 song album does a measly 100,000 sales, something like that.
Yeah, yeah, it's in
Yeah.
95 South. It's in
Yeah, yeah,
95
yeah, yeah.
South. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like he's just on a different level, like along with the artists I mentioned
Agreed.
before, Kendrick, Travis, and even Drake. But like Drake after 2010 went on a different route, and we'll get into that too uh
Yeah.
later in the
Wait,
episode.
let's just get into that only. Like we
Okay, yeah,
let's
yeah,
just
let's go ahead.
straight away hit the nail in the head. So Kendrick versus Cole versus Drake. Very, very um I'd say not a very heated discussion, because usually the discussion comes in with Kanye, Jay-Z and Drake, Lil Wayne sometimes, but we decided to like switch things up and talk about Kendrick versus Cole versus Drake. As an artist as well as rappers. So I'm gonna go ahead because I have a lot to talk about. So, firstly, I'd disclaimer, sorry for all the Drake fans out there, but if we're talking about rappers, I think I'd chuck Drake out almost immediately. And the reason behind it is that, okay, don't get me wrong, Drake's amazing as an artist. He's like god tier. But when it comes to, lyricism, writing his songs, Drake don't write his own songs. He does not write his own songs. You go to any song, you go to the lyrics credits, there are about 15 other people, okay, writing those songs. So he has a whole team behind him, right? And there's no storytelling as such. And I think you're right. After 2010, Drake kind of went into pop. He sings
Yeah,
more for the audience and what trend is happening, rather than, have his own style. He's like a snake. Yeah. I don't mean literal snake. I mean like, he sheds his skin and
shed the
stuff
skin. Yeah,
depending on
yeah,
the
yeah.
trend. Yeah. So like when TikTok was a big trend, man just pulled up, released a very low effort, but had a lot of views, sold a lot. 2C slide. Like what were the lyrics? It was a
Like
dance. It was a
fair enough.
dance. Like it was literally a dance. There was no lyricism, no storytelling, no proper writing. Like it was a bare minimum. Low
But the
key.
thing is,
There's
like
nothing going
he
there.
what Drake does, he does it well. Like I think the Drake versus Kendrick versus Cole debate was very popular in 2010, back when, like, Drake had started from the bottom, Kendrick had Section 80, Cole had Cole World, the sideline story. That time it was a debate, right? Then I think all of them went on slightly different paths. Drake went on, like, they're all on the road. Yeah, Drake just drove back to Canada. He took a completely different route, and Kendrick and
Yeah.
Cole, they were still on like similar routes, but I think, I don't know how to explain this, but they were still doing different things.
I think like I'd find the similarity most between Kendrick versus
Yeah,
Cole, and I think you're right. But one thing is Kendrick like went too much into I think political issues. That is one thing I'd say. Cole didn't go into political issues that much, but Kendrick just became like, bro, he became an activist through his songs, which is a good
but the
thing,
thing
by the
is,
way. Don't get
yeah,
me wrong.
like all three of them, what they did, they became the best at it. That's what I want to say. I
Agreed.
personally like Kendrick the most as an artist out of these three. I'll still bop to Drake songs. I still love Cole, but in terms of lyricism, flow, and looking at it as a rapper, I think Kendrick is, he's just like so unpredictable. You don't know what he's gonna do in his, like, every
Yeah, he's
song.
very unpredictable, bro. He
Yeah,
hasn't released an album in God knows how many years, dude.
it's
So
been
unpredictable, bro.
so like, I mean, KOD and this, what is it? Damn came out around similar times, right? Like I think it was both
Damn
2018.
came in 2016, I think. No, didn't Damn come out 2016? Time
Let's
to
check,
Google
bro.
search.
2017, sorry, and KOD
27. Okay,
was
wait, was in the middle of both of us.
2018.
KOD
Yeah.
was, yeah, KOD was 2018. I know that for a fact.
So like,
But yeah, like
yeah,
Kendrick hasn't released anything, so I'm not gonna. Cole at least came on features, bro. Well, Kendrick, I think Kendrick low-key retired.
yeah. I
He ain't
mean,
coming back, chief.
if he comes back, his, like, the thing, yeah, why I don't, when we do discussions about these rappers, I don't like to talk about sales, because if you have Drake, Cole, Kendrick, Kanye, Jay-Z, Eminem, Travis, these guys, irrespective of how the album is, first week they're going to do at least 100, 200,000 sales, right? Easily.
Yeah. Of
So
course,
like
obviously.
we're chucking that out of the window, like as a discussion, just saying. We're purely looking at it as music. So I think now would be a good time to talk about some of Cole's albums, such as Forest Hills Drive, which people say is his best, and For Your Eyes Only, which we both agreed on was pretty underrated. So, Gurma, what are your
All right,
thoughts on that?
so I think Forest Hills Drive is like, in my opinion as well, one of his best albums, if not the best album. And I'm also quite surprised why he didn't win a Grammy for it. But he did win Billboard's music awards, like top rap album. Yeah, so it's not like it got completely under recognized. I personally find a Billboard award more valuable than a Grammy award, because for those of you who've seen my previous individual video on Grammys, you understand why. But the album in itself, as you said, went double platinum. How much ever it sold without any features. Saying
Yeah.
that in like the 2010 era, like 2010 plus, saying an album went double platinum without features is kind of unheard of. And
And
it's not even like the album was bad. It's not like J.
yeah.
Cole just had a huge fan base and he just got people to listen to him. He didn't pressurize them. The songs in itself and the story behind it. I don't want to talk about this one song which I really like because it's very it has
Yeah,
profanity in
we
it.
we know what
But
you're
I
talking
think
about,
everyone
bro.
would have figured it out. Yeah, exactly. Bro, but like the lyricism flow, and it's not even
Yeah,
only that, even the production, it's still like it's so unique. Like when you hear
even
a
no role
beat, yeah, if I
models.
played an instrumental of if I played an instrumental of No Role Models, Chuck, you ever listening to it at the first place, you would probably know it's J. Cole because of the beat, because of the
Yeah.
production behind it. So it's not only the storytelling, it's the production of that album as well. It's banging, in my opinion, respectfully.
And like the 2014 Grammy thing, like this is why I was saying I don't think Cole is gonna win a Grammy. And people are saying only way Cole is not gonna win a Grammy is if Travis also drops his album. But if you see the trend that uh, the Grammys are following, 2014, Macklemore the Heist won, and who were the nominees who lost? Yeezus, Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City, Jay Z's Magna Carta, Holy Grail, and Drake's Nothing Was the Same. And Macklemore won. Cole wasn't even nominated. So I honestly think I don't know what the Grammys criteria are. 2019 Cardi B won. 2021 like Nas won, which is like still fair enough. He's still a good rapper. I respect him.
Yeah, fair enough.
Only person who I would see winning rap album of the year if he drops it this year is Kendrick. I feel like if like Cardi B comes and screams for 5 minutes, they'll give it to her or something. I don't know.
Same. When it comes to Grammys, I don't think Cole should really focus on it because Grammys have just become a sick joke at this point. And talking about album of the year, if we talk about the off season, album of the year, I think he's not gonna get,
Yeah,
because album
definitely
of the
not.
year is like it includes pop albums as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
just for those of you who don't know, there's a difference between best rap album and album of the year. Album of the year includes all genres, and usually a rap album does not win that. Okay,
Yeah.
it's very rare for a rap album to win. It's always pop albums like Taylor Swift won last year, or just like very cliched albums like which fit only pop genres. Rap is very rarely seen winning. So album of the year, nah, like 100% no. Best rap album, I think, knowing Cole's history, not getting nominated, all these things,
Yeah.
he's gonna get snubbed for sure. I have a feeling. Uh, and if like Travis releases an album, you already know me. I'm a Travis Scott fan. It's lit. Uh, I would obviously support Travis as
I
well,
think
and
Travis is
also
also gonna get
mainly
snubbed. Honestly speaking, like if he didn't get it for Utopia, like not Utopia, sorry. When did Astro World come out?
Astro 2018,
Uh,
2018.
2018. Yeah. So 2018.
Cardi B won. Cardi B
Oh
won that one.
no, 2018 was just no damn. Or
No, no, no. So your Grammys happened 1 year after, yeah. So
oh, okay, fair,
whatever's
fair.
released in 2018, the Grammy will
Yeah.
happen in 2019 for
Yeah.
that.
So if like Cardi B
Yeah. So
beat Travis, and looking at whatever Grammys are doing, I think Travis is gonna get cucked too. If I'm being honest.
maybe, maybe, maybe. I
Hopefully
also
not.
agree on that.
Hopefully not.
But to be honest, okay, I'm gonna be a little bit of a devil's advocate for the last 3 minutes. um off season, right? I think it's okay. Don't come at me. I don't think it's his best album. Maybe it's because I'm hearing him after a long time. But okay, I'm not saying it's bad. I heard it like 3 times because of this episode. I've on my first listen, I'm like, okay, it's a forgettable album. After 2 3 listens, I'm like, okay, this guy's spitting. And I think the reason why I didn't like it as much is because you don't see Cole's kind of uniqueness. You only see it in his lyricism. The production, I think, is very like it's any other song type production for me personally. You guys might think different. You guys might find Cole's uniqueness in it. But for personally for me, I found off season's production, at least most of the songs. There are a few songs which is very, Cole centric, if that's a word. But most of the other songs, like I think even Amari, which is like a very good song, the production on it, it's like something that even, uh, a rapper like probably Travis could rap on it. Someone like anybody could rap on it. Something like a beat like No Role Models has, or the name that I shall not mention has. That's something that probably Cole could only make a hit on. So that's my feeling behind it. That the production could have been way better. I feel like the production was rushed on this album. But other than that, till now, because it's like May, right? You still have 6 months to go. I think till now, yeah, okay, he's the best contender. Also because he's made a return after a long time and still a banging album. But um, I don't know if like someone else releases, some other rapper releases. Heck, even if Doja Cat releases a rap album, or Megan Thee Stallion releases another rap album, you never know. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna end it off there, Raghav. You
I
wanna go to the
I
thing,
I would have to disagree with
or you
you
want to?
firstly. I love the album.
Okay. No.
I'd agree it's not his best album. Forest Hills Drive is easily better in my opinion. Maybe even For Your Eyes only in terms of like storytelling. But this was the only
Mm.
album for me personally in a long time where I liked every single song on the first or second listen. The only other album that's done that for me was the first Marshall Mathers LP, and maybe Watch the Throne with Jay-Z and Kanye. Also, yeah, I forgot to mention this. If whenever Kendrick and J. Cole drop the album, if they decide to, if that doesn't win a Grammy, then
Mhm.
we genuinely need to cancel them on Twitter. Like something needs to be done.
Yeah, most definitely.
That
Something
album
new. Yeah,
will
bro, everyone's been canceling. It's
five
okay.
times platinum, bro. 10 times.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If
But
they
like,
make a collab, it's gonna be a collaborative
yeah.
project. It's gonna be insane.
Like yeah, this was a I enjoyed the album thoroughly. I Our friend from FlexSounds now, he's gonna do like an in-depth review on it track by track. I I'm preemptively saying I disagree with one of his opinions where he said Let Go My Hand was bad. I loved Let Go My Hand. It gave me like Mockingbird slash When I'm Gone vibes because Eminem was the rapper who got me into rap, even though he's
Rap.
fallen off entirely now. He holds a special place in my heart.
Bro, don't say that, bro.
Bro, what is he doing, man? Okay, that's for that's for a different episode. We'll do
Yes,
that some other
yes, sir.
time. Okay, Ayush,
Yeah.
take it over.
Hey you guys, it's your boy Eyez from FlexSounds here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about J. Cole's album, his latest album, The Off Season. Album of the year. Album of the year. Until Utopia drops out, that is. Talking about the songs, we have some great songs on this album. Starting off with 95 South, which according to me was a great way to open the album up, and the lyrics go hand in hand as well, making it a great track. Next we have Amari. That beat had me flying. Kudos to Timbaland for that beat. J. Cole's lyrics are again on point, really great. And Amari is one of my favorite tracks out of this album. Next we have My Life. 21 Savage's feature. Holy morning. What do I say? That feature, out of this world. Morris chorus. Oh my god, the way he interpolated his lyrics from a previous rap song, from the 1980s. I love that. And J. Cole's lyrics, again, on point. The beat was amazing. Next, we have Applying Pressure. I'm not a fan of it, to be honest. please don't hate on me or anything. My opinions may vary from yours, but according to me, like, it's not a track that I would listen to again. The same goes with Punching the Clock. Next track we have is 100 Mil. 100 Mil was my favorite track out of this whole album. The beat is great, lyrics are great, and the feature is also on point. And all of these three things combined to make a great track, and that's why it's my favorite track out of the whole album. Next we have Pride is the Devil featuring Lil Baby. Oh my god, the feature is perfect. Perfect feature for the beat. And the way Lil Baby just comes onto it as soon as J. Cole is done with his verse, I love that. After that we have Let Go My Hand featuring 6 Lakh and Baz. I'm not a fan of this one, but it was decent, it was good, but like it's not something that I would listen to again. I love the flute on this track, that was amazing, but the lyrics were good, but like I just didn't like it. Next we have Interlude, which was dropped as a single like a week before the actual album drop, and that's amazing. It's actually one of the best interludes that I've heard on an album, to be honest with you. Next we have The Climb Back. The beat is good, lyrics are also good, but like there's something that I felt like wasn't good. Like I just didn't feel good about this track, and for some reason I just feel like it's overrated, to be honest with you. After that we have Close. Not a fan of this one as well. And finally we have Hunger and Hillside, which according to me is a great way to end the album off. Featuring Taz. It was a beautiful track, to be honest with you. It has a great beat. I love the strings on this, and just a perfect way to end the album. Half the year is over. Travis, when are you going to drop Utopia? Please.
Thank you, Mr. FlexSounds. We'll be putting your socials in the description. I don't know if I'm allowed to use his real name. I should have checked with you. So yeah, we'll be putting all his socials in the description. Make sure you check him out. He puts some pretty good music. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Or like,
Bro,
if
what was
you
that?
didn't like it, then like why are you
Still
here,
share.
man? Get out. Leave.
Yeah, leave.
And
We're joking,
comment
by the way.
down below like what do you think about Cole versus Kendrick debate, all of that. What you thought of the album. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you next time.
Sayonara.